And straight away, Rickleton underway, caressing that ball through point for 4. It's a good start. That one is across the left-hander and Rickleton takes advantage. It was upish, but it was into the gap. It's gone for 4. Rickleton's second boundary. 2 overs gone, 11 without loss.
He's got that. That'll be a boundary. Nice intent again from De Zorzi.
Get up in there. This could be the breakthrough. He should be able to get underneath it. Does comfortably, and there it is. There is the breakthrough. So he was using his feet, and then Mark Adair said, you just stay in your crease, and he gave him a tester and proved to break this partnership.
Boundary. But a good bit of thinking again from Adair. He's really is a thinking man's bowler. He's known that De Zorzi's come down the wicket at him a few times. So this one he whacks in. It just rushes De Zorzi.
Oh! He backs it up with exactly the right length, exactly the right line, and over goes the top of off. The ideal length for a fast bowler.
This one, he gets perfect. Just a little bit of movement off a length, back into the right-handed Bavuma. Early on in the innings, you don't want these sorts of deliveries. Bavuma's got one.
Edged, gone, easy as you like. Balbirnie mops it up at slip, and Ireland have a third.
Well, he's toiled away for that one, Mark Adair. That previous over, you could see how frustrated he was. He took Temba Bavuma on the back pad, couldn't believe it was going over. He's bowling a testing line, draws Van der Dussen forward. Andy Balbirnie in second slip, takes a decent catch, pretty good height though. Mops up. I enjoyed that one. 3 down now.
Well, loose ball. Forget about the loose shot. That was a short one and down leg side, and Stubbs was all over it for a boundary.
Oh, and that's just over the fielder's head as well. I think it's Graham Hume down there at long on. It's gone for 6. That's a stiff old ball, a loosener from Hume, and it gets the treatment from Tristan Stubbs. Thumping 6.
Spinners. Oh, that's all the way. That is a good strike, a good hit by Stubbs, and takes him. Well, he was under a little bit of pressure, Ryan Rickleton, having lost 3 quick wickets South Africa. They needed a responsible innings from the left-hander, and they've got one. 50 off 74 balls. Straight and long. Power from Rickleton. Now he goes leg side. This is a real strength of Rickleton. And is this the moment that South Africa say, enough now, it's time to get on with it? Oh, nicely played. Very clever. The wrong un picked. Touch. $50 for Tristan Stubbs.
How fitting that it was with a punch down the ground off the back foot from Tristan Stubbs. He's been excellent in that area for it.
Beaten that man at backward point. He's timed it well enough as well. Now that brings up the 100 partnership.
Each uses his feet and crashes that one away down the ground. That should go the whole way. And that's a wonderful strike from Stubbs. Brings up the 150 for South Africa.
McBride comes on and straight away gets hit down the ground. So welcome back into the attack, Andy McBride.
Yes. McBride strikes. Oh, what a big wicket that is for Ireland. And Rickleton, in sight of a maiden international 100, departs.
Onto the stumps. Just what Ireland needed. They've needed it for a while, truth be told. They needed to break this partnership. It's just past the 150 mark. Tristan Stubbs disappointed for his teammate. As much as you can. Definitely don't give him short deliveries like that to climb into.
Big effort from Harry Tector at deep square leg, but he couldn't prevent that boundary. Mulders first. Out. What a good catch by Balbirnie. That was hit hard. Low and to his right. The former captain grabbing hold of that one. Stubbs can't believe it. But I'll tell you what, he's got to head back to the pavilion.
40 overs, but both of them now gone. Adair brought back to make the breakthrough. Stubbs didn't go up, didn't go down, just went catchable height to Andy Balbirnie. That's a sharp catch, but again, perfect technique from Andy Balbirnie. That's his second catch in the match.
Out again, Balbirnie again, Adair again. South Africa's 6 down. Petlaqueo, the all-rounder goes.
Again, well, it's a different batter, but the same two, bowler and catcher as the last wicket. An even easier catch, and that's what you see from the reaction of Andy Balbirnie.
And taken. Harry Tector in the deep. Wiaan Mulder just helped himself, helped the ball on its way to the man at deep mid-wicket. That is not an ideal time to get out for the South African all-rounder.
Craig Young sticking to his plans, pace off into the surface, setting up. And all Wiaan Mulder could do is picking out that field there deep square. It's an excellent running catch by...
His next 5, he's got that fine. Williams gets that fine, and it's a much-needed boundary for South Africa.
Oh, that's nicely played. But it's not hit with enough contact. And what he does is he picks out Tector just in front of square. When it left the bat, I thought it was good enough to go. But not the case.
Another slow ball. Field is in the right position. Yeah, rolling the fingers across it. Excellent from Craig Young. I was with you initially. I thought it sounded good. Tector is positioned exactly where he needs to be. Takes the mark. As if he was at Croke Park on a Sunday afternoon playing GAA.
Any reason you got a chance to get... Oh, no, there's a bonus boundary. Tector took a good catch and he puts his hand up in apology as if to say, oh, sorry. He did all the hard work. He was trying to get it quickly into his hands, the quick release. Nasty bowl, but just as well is the shot. Controls it wonderfully, does Fontaine. I said he's doing a good job. And that brings up to 250 for South Africa. Oh, you've got to feel for Fontaine. It was that delivery that he bowled with great effect, Hume, in the last T20 International. The back of a length, bang it into the surface, slow ball. And Fontaine is absolutely middled it. He just had to miss the short mid wicket left or right by a metre or so.
Andrew Balbirnie absolutely smokes this right out of the screws, but straight to Balbirnie. He's into the ODI.
Very effective. Lungi strikes it, and it goes away to the fence. It ended up yorking the fielder at mid-off. Yet he strikes and strikes brilliantly. That's as good a strike as we've seen all day. Strike. Slow ball, and he's not going to get that far for South Africa. Going to finish on 271 for 9. So they did bat the full 50 overs out. And after being 39 for 3, I suppose South Africa will be pretty happy with 271. Will it be enough? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, Ireland will probably not be upset as well, having been superb. It was just Rickleton and Stubbs, and then a bit of contributions down the order from Fontaine, Williams, and Ngidi. Men South Africa got 270. Bowling wise, now.
Yeah, once again, Mark Adair setting the tone with a new ball, 4 for 50. Exceptional. Craig Young, I thought was excellent ball. Good pace, good skills.
Just wonder, you know, Vernon, if both sides will view that previous innings as a bit of a missed opportunity.
To get himself in.
Sterling's gone, and Ngidi strikes in the very first over. You're in business.
Yeah, just playing away from his thumbs a touch. No feet movement whatsoever from Paul Sterling, the captain. South Africa, they wanted wicket.
Made a lovely sound off the bat there. Beautifully timed by Balbirnie. First boundary of the innings.
The free hit. He's got a thick top edge, and that's gone the distance.
That's nicely clipped. 2 straight. We can't blame the one swinging before for Lungi. That one he's just hasn't started his over in a good fashion, and it was nicely clipped away by Balbirnie. top edge, and that's going to be a bonus boundary. Does it go all the way? Yes, it does. So that's 10 from the over. And Ireland cruise on to 33 for 1. There's a little bit of shape dragged just wide of Lazard Williams. That was cries of catch it from the South Africans for a brief period, but seemed to be in good control.
He said yes.
Hold him. This one could have been dragged on, but it doesn't matter. Lazard Williams is having an impact, and an important one for South Africa.
Bernie under pressure right from the word go. He had an LBW shout that was turned down. This just nips back, and he's skiddy. He's a skiddy customer. And he actually deserves that one.
Even better. That one is even better. Harry Tector. Well, you know he's playing well when he can play these ones down the ground. Sometimes he can play around the pad, not on this occasion. Straight back past Williams for an even better looking bit of bat. I think there's a bit of bat. He's been given out. He'll think about asking the question here, Harry Tector.
Okay, I can't really tell if there's any inside edge there, but can we go to ultra edge, please?
Beautiful. Just goes with the swing from Bartman, who gets a little bit of shape away, but just kisses the surface. Curtis Camphor. Well, he commits to the shot, takes it over the offside for a good-looking pitch. In the air. And gone. So not the partnership that Ireland wanted for their fourth wicket. He was looking really good, Curtis Camphor. That one maybe just holding in the pitch ever so slightly.
I think it's a slight variation. It's 128k, so it's not necessarily a slower ball. Simple catch.
Oh, another one. Brilliant from Otniel Bortman. The area's good. It's perfect. You always talk about top of F, off stump. And he's managed to do it.
When there has been a bit of a break in play, that is where you want to stay, young man. Bring the stuff.
Little bit of width, and Dockrell climbs into it. That's terrific. Little feather, and that's out. And Geedy strikes. Adair just opening the face of the bat, trying to run it down to third man, and all he's done is run it straight into the hands of Ryan Rickleton.
Easy as you like. Line, length, marker there, trying to run it down to deep third. It's a feather. You don't mind those easy catches as a keeper. Toe of the bat. And Lungi and Geedy, who's had a really good tour of the UAE.
Lovely shot down the ground by George Dockrell. Full face of the bat. It off quite wide.
A little bit quicker. Well, that's a wicket. George Dockrell plays away from his body, and yet again an Ireland batter plays away from the body on the offside. This time it takes the inside edge for George Dockrell, who can't quite believe.
Saw the width. Dockrell threw his hands at it, but again, if we're going to be technical, the left shoulder probably doesn't get across towards the ball. Yeah! That's a good shout. That's a real good shout. The finger goes up.
Okay, it doesn't appear to be any bat there, but can we have a look at ultra edge? This is close to the inside edge.
There's the short ball. It's going to work. Oh no, is it going to land in no man's land? Bortman sets himself and takes it. So the plan has worked. Zard Williams looks like he's absolutely blown. Hasn't even got the energy to celebrate, but he's got his fourth wicket of the evening.
McBride, he knew what the plan was. It was stuck in short. Top bits, and that's an extra running catch by Otniel Bartman.
There's another example of why he shouldn't be batting at 11. That is a brilliant strike. Use of the feet. Third delivery. And just caresses it down the ground. Oh, that is nicely played. Just rocks back, allows the ball to come on and just guards it over the top of the first slip. Much to the appreciation. Craig Young absolutely loved that. Some air. And all he can do is pick out Otniel Boardman.
Partnership between Rickleton and Stubbs, 91 and 79 respectively, contributing with a bet. Mark Adair again, brilliant, 4 for 50, and well